Hello friends, thanks for visiting my channel. Today we are going to discuss how Python works with the variables. So some examples I have which we're gonna discuss on that and which we're gonna work with the example. So is equal to 0 and print f. Okay. So now here I'm declaring f as a variable. I'm assigning 0 a value to it and I'm printing it. Okay, so now I'll go to my command prompt. So make sure means wherever you save this file. Okay, let's save it first. Yes, now wherever you are saving this file, you go to that path. You can just type Python variables underscore basic dot py. You can just press a tab, so automatically that file will come, and just enter it. Okay, so it's a 0. So I can change the variable like py, and let's save it again. Okay, let's go to the command prompt again and run the same. Okay, this is the file variable value 5. So suppose I do some exercise over here. 5 plus 6, save it and then run it again. You will find the 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. Great. Now let's let's add a few more code. F is equal to x y z and print f. So here means f was having a value before different, now it's a different. So redeclaring the variable. Now let's see how it is gonna be work. Okay, save again. Command prompt, run it. Okay, so 11 xyz. So the variable is the same and the values are different, so it should not be right. So redeclaring, whenever you declare the variable, make sure means only that period of time if that value will be stored into that particular variable. If you redeclaring the same variable again anywhere in the code with the different values, the that variable will consider the latest value. Means like here previously we declared 5 plus 6 or any means example 5. So 5 value as a assign into the variable f variable. We print that, and after that we change that variable value xyz, and again we print it. So here we got the value means variable change that value, and the latest current value of that particular value variable is xyz. Let's move on and write some of the code now. Here like let's print. So print here well, um, this is a string and plus 789 or 456. Okay, now let's run this. Saved it and we run. Okay, now you can see the variable f 5, the first value, second xyz, and third. Now it's giving me error. So means here now you can look at the example. Now this is where means Python actually is like this will work into the Java and might be some other languages, like combining the string as well as integer over here. But combining string and integer in the Python, it's not gonna work because whenever I execute the code, it infers the values as a string. So here we can write string 456, then close it, and let's run it again. Okay, let's make hash. Okay, the command prompt and then it run again. Yeah. Okay, so this is the this is a string 456. This is what we have printed over here. This is a string, and 456, so that will combine over here like string 456. Great. Okay, let's move on. So it's a global versus local variable in a function. So let's define a function over here first. Okay, I'm gonna write def. Yes, I can just say some function, then I can declare a variable f is equal to abc, then print f. Okay, so and let's write this some function and print f. Okay, let me comment all the other the upper part which is printing. So control / you can comment all those whatever you are selecting lines. So I have now here f variable phi, which is having a phi value. Another variable is f, but that is under a function, so that is a different function variable over here. Now I'm printing f over here, and I'm calling this function from here. That's why I return all this, and after that I'm printing f again. Let's see what is happening now. Okay, I'm going to can. Okay, let me clear this. Yes, then Python variables basics. Okay. Oh, sorry. 18. So enter. Okay, sorry. Variables A, B, C, and now phi. Now you might be confused now because we declare variable f is here, another f is inside the function, and then we're calling. So how it works now? It works, the first it calls the function, then it goes into the variable in that function whatever the variable f is, that is we are printing first a, b, c. Then after that, once that function got over, we are again printing f. That this f printing means we are printing phi. So that's why it means abc has been printed first, and then phi, that value has become change it, and that become a phi, because inside a function f act as a different variable and outside a function as a different variable. So here these are the local variables, but how they're changing inside a function and outside a function we have seen that. To okay, let's move on ahead. Okay, now I'll declare okay, here let's declare global variable f. Now let's run it and see now what will happen. Great. Now here, now it was before a, b, c, and phi. The first it was printing a, b, c f variable from the function, and the second time it was outside the function it was printing. It was the both value was different. Now here we making variable f as a global. So whenever the variable become global, so within that code, wherever the f has returned, so that value become only 1. Now here f it printed as a abc over here. The first abc, if you see here, that is from here print f, that is the value of this. Now another print f that is outside of this function, this f is equal to 5 will not be printed because the f is already abc. So inside function or outside function, the value of the variable will be the same. What will be the whenever be the you make that variable global. So make sure local versus global variable inside and outside, how this function. So I'm repeating So local variables inside a function and outside function act differently as per the input. But global variables inside a function or outside a function within that code act as the same. Got it? Okay. Now let's move on. Now let's see more interesting fact again. Now I'll write del f and print f. Okay. Now here del means it's a delete. So I'm deleting the f function over here, and then after that I'm writing f. I'm printing that f variable. Let's see. Great. Now ABC. Okay, it was as the code act like before till here. The whole code will act like as per the previous, but after that whatever the global variable you have declared, that deleted here by del command, delf command. And after that if you're printing that, that means it giving an error. It shows f is not defined yet.